I'll show y'all real quick how to change the tip out in replaceable tip bars. They're all the same way. I actually whacked this one yesterday. We were doing some storm work, and this one I got the saw was, it was just like a snag sticking up about 12-15 foot. And I was trying to cut that thing down, and it kind of set down on the saw, and there was 4 of us pushing on that thing, and Gabe was there with us too. And I told Gabe, I said, when this thing goes to fall, I said, just snatch my saw back with it, please. And so when it started to fall, it actually caught the saw. There was a chance that it could have bent this tip, and I knew that, but it caught it. Poor Gabe, he tried all he could to pull that saw back. when that piece went over, and there was no way it was going to smash the saw or anything, but it took the saw with it down the hill. And I looked around. Gabe was his feet were about 3 foot off the ground. He was still hanging on to it. I was like, just let it go, man. Just let it go. But it got that tip. I've got another tip up there on the shelf. So all you got to do is take a drill bit. It does not really matter what size, but just take it on one side of the rivets and drill into them just a little bit, and then you can take a punch and just punch them on out. And I'll show you how I do it. I can get the camera mounted right here somewhere where you can see. They just knock right out is all. So that one is out. Now we'll get these other 2. That's going. There you go. All right. Then it just slides off. I think it bent the pocket just a little bit on it. If I can fix that. So it bent the end of the tongue right there just a little bit, the groove. I can fix that though. Just bend it back, slide the other one on. Let me fix it. Just I got it straightened back out. So here is the new tip. This is a Woodland Pro, and all it does is just slide on there, just like this. See the holes line up on it. This Woodland Pro, you can get it from Bailey's. They're about 15 bucks. They're currently out of stock right now. And the steel tip runs about 50 bucks. So you can buy several of these for one of them. When you buy it, it comes with new rivets here. Let's tear it open. So it comes with the rivets, and I'll show you how to brad it back on there, or how I do it, you know. So and there's no right way. You can pull it off and you can flip it over the other way. It does not matter whichever way you want to put it on there. Will be fine. And all you do is just take the rivets. I just use this wood to hold it up, give me a slot. You can use anything, metal, anything, where to hold the bar up, where I can knock the tip, the old rivets on out. Just stick them in the holes. So if you got a replaceable tip and the bar is still good, you can just get the tips for it. And even if you had to buy the steel tips at 50 bucks or whatever they are, It's still better than buying the entire bar. Let me get a ball peen hammer. Let's take it. You kind of feel over in there. Just get them as flush as you can. If you're not happy with it, that's fine there. If you're not happy with it, you can take a sander or anything. It's not like a grinder with like a rock on or anything. It's something that will lightly, and just take some of the top off of it. Because I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. Because the chain's a little bit, the cutting edge of the curve is a little bit wider than the bar. Because even like this right here, you can feel those rivet heads. And as long as you're not any higher than the rivet heads right there, you're fine on it. So it's really simple to do. I mean, 5 minutes, you can put you another tip on the bar, and you're back in business, man. That's it. This is a 28-inch ES Lite is what it is. So yeah, that's it. Hope that helps anyhow. Maybe save you a few bucks. In closing, just remember that if you decide to tackle some storm stuff, to be really careful in it. Keep in mind that everything out there is trying to kill you. Watch your back. If you've got other people that are working around you, it's very easy to get distracted, and somebody may be cutting and they may not have as much experience, and they cut something that ends up getting you. There's stuff hung up in the trees above you, wherever you're working. Always look up first, look around. Power lines, utilities, service power lines, comm lines like TV cable, fiber lines, they're everywhere. But you don't have to worry a whole lot about the fiber and the TV cable and phone lines, you know, because they're not carrying any electricity through them. But during the power lines, man, you got to watch out for them. The first job we were working on there yesterday, we had the crane set up, and one of the power guys come by, and he said, now y'all keep in mind that line right there behind y'all is hot right now. And I said, yes, sir. And so it don't take but a second, man. You ain't got to really like get into it very much. Just a bump from a power line, just enough to get your heart out of rhythm and it'll kill you. You know, I did run the Hyundai with the Rotobec on it yesterday. I had it, and that's the first storm stuff that it's done. I was very, very happy with it. The first one that we did was on the house. Tree was on the house pretty bad. Went through the front porch, and I was able to reach up and get everything off that house with that machine and the grapple right there. It worked very, very well doing that. I was the strength that it has is crazy. You can pick up some humongous pieces with that thing. So performance, I didn't film. I filmed yesterday. I'll post that video later. I didn't film a lot with like removing the stuff off the house because I was not sure how it was going to work, and there was a lot of people around, and I wanted to be focused on, you know, exactly what I was doing until I kind of got to, you know, how it was going to work and what have you. So anyhow, hope y'all all have a great day today. We'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.